Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome back to Oklahoma. Today we got a couple things going on. Randomly enough, I was just happened to be kind of playing still, go figure, and there's actually a great demand for corn going on right now at the Thomas elevator. Now the comical thing about this is I'm actually harvesting corn at this exact moment, and there's the truck, and the Thomas elevator is where I'm selling the corn right now at this exact moment. So it's just kind of coincidental that this should align this well. So it's just kind of funny the way it works out. Now this is one of the most oddly shaped fields I've seen in a while on an American map. If you look carefully, it's got like little, I don't know, you can call those like places where the field doesn't exist, I guess, kind of, where it's kind of like just a piece of grass. It's very strange. Like, in reality, I'd probably just plow over it, but the way they have this map set up at the moment, it's like they don't exist. I'm going to stop the driver there for a second. I got two trucks here working away. Oops. Now, unfortunately, the way it works here is because you kind of like weaving. So what's happening is you're weaving like in and out of the. I'll just do that. You're weaving in and out of these little areas here. So if you look, there's like, it goes in up there and it comes back down. So what's happening is, of course, well, at least with the truck, it's not playing very nicely, which is, you know, pretty normal, right? And yeah, it's kind of just odd the way it works out, but that's the way it works out. So it's doing, right now I have it doing headlands, and apparently this is considered a headland on this particular field, I should say, because of the way it's organized. So it's really it's really quite strange, actually. So interesting though, but strange, because I don't. This is something more like you'd see in you tend to see a lot more in British maps, where you have like a random outline of a field like this, which is way different than what you would normally see. So wait, turn this up just a smidge. There we go. Which is, like I said, pretty strange. So I'm trying to keep the combine empty as best as I can without crashing into it, which can be difficult at times when you have to do weird turns like this. The best way in reality is just to let it do its turn, and then once it's done its turn, you just catch up with it again. We're at 96% anyway, so what I'll do is I'll send this guy on his way. He's gonna go do whatever he's gonna do a big long loop, and then the Peterbilt will pick up the slack. Now, I think I showed this to you guys last time, but check this out. So right now, in my inventory, I actually have 1.3 million liters of corn. Now, with that Ford contracting, or MH contracting mod, what I can do here is I can, oops, didn't want to sell that. I can choose the fruit, so let's say I want to choose corn in this case, and it sells it to the highest sellers. In this case, it would be the Thomas elevator. So what I do is just press the button and it automatically sells it. So it's kind of neat. So if you have 1 million liters and you don't want to do a ton of trips, it's kind of a nice little mod for that. It's kind of, you pay for it. There is a fee associated with every single time. I forget how much it is. I think it's like 5,000, something like that. But it's kind of nice. So like I can go like this and just sell a whole bunch right there really easily. So, and now we're down to, we just sold 200,000 liters to give you an idea of how much you can sell in that kind of short amount of time. Like that's what we have in storage right now. But what's going to happen is both of these trucks are going to just keep selling straight to the sell point. I guess I have it going down here because the road is way over there, it seems like. And it seems like there should be a road here, but there's not. So I'm just going to keep selling at the Thomas elevator. So, which is kind of nice, I guess. We got the two fields planted last time around. We got field 2 and field 3 planted, and they both have, they're both growing at the moment, and they both have herbicide on them at the moment as well, which is nice. Also, because we randomly have this much money, we could always purchase some more equipment as well. So, could take a look at that. Let's take a quick peek at our field over here, our alfalfa, to see how it's progressing. Let's take a quick little peek to see what the deal is over here. So you'll see our money go up when you see the truck sell. So we did put herbicide down here, and it seems to be okay still. Yeah, good. It's got weed prevention for 3 days. Now the key is we'll see if this. I put herbicide A on here, and the thing you need to keep an eye out for is I don't know if it's actually the right one or not because it doesn't actually say for alfalfa. I think alfalfa is Clee or Luzerne, but either way, they both work for both of them. So we should see these weeds disappear as we progress time to the next day, basically. So that's one of the nice things there. Excellent. Good. See, there you go. There's he's selling it. How much money do we make from? I think it's like 40,000 liters. Let's see what the total tally is ends up being. 36,000. That's not too bad. All right, let me do a quick little look around, and we'll be back in a sec. All right, so made a little bit of money. As you can see, we have $311,000. So I think what I'm going to do is we only have 25. We only have 25 dairy cows. There we go. Whew. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and buy a few more cows. So here's a little comparison. So this is how much a beef cow costs if you buy it from here. It's $250. If you buy it directly from the livestock area, it is $39. So you make way more money. Anyways, let's buy some more dairy cows. We're going to go ahead and buy, I don't know, maybe another 50 or so. We'll see how it goes. Also, if you can't stand flashing screens, heads up. Flashing screens are going to happen in a second here. So let's go ahead and buy, let's see, another 50 I said. So let's try, go for 75. 76. That's close enough. There we go. So that might mean our cattle need a bit more of everything, basically. They need some more TMR, some more silage. They have enough grass, apparently. They need some more straw. And some more. They have 23% manure, liquid manure, 800,000 liters that produces. Wow, that's quite a, or can handle, I should say. That's quite a lot, actually. A lot more than I thought it was going to be able to handle. And they need some water. So, did we never give them water? I guess we never did we? No. Did we not give them water at all? I guess we didn't. That's not good. I could have sworn we did. I wonder if it's the bales. Could be the water. Or I should say it could be, well, I guess we never did. Oh no. We have a trailer. We must have given them water. Let's go ahead and fill the trailer up. Give them a bit of water there. I'm just gonna drop this fork right here because it'll give me problems if I don't. And the reason why I say that it'll give me problems is because that. There we go. The reason why I said it'll give me problems is because what will happen is if I, because I have the keyboard steering mod, and if I use the keyboard steering mod alongside that front loader implement, and I go to look left and right, it'll give me problems. Is there water over here? I think we had this. We had this debate last time. I believe we had to get water for the animals. Doesn't like that at all. Yikes. That's weird because it'll stop and then it'll be fine again. I believe the water's over here on this side. Let's go ahead and get some water for the animals here. It does cost us money. Over by the windmill here. There we go. Let's get lined up. And can I refill it yet? There we go. Like I said, it does cost us money, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know how much money it'll cost us. Let's see. I love how it has a little gauge on it. You can see how full it is. I don't think this one takes 30,000 liters. I think this is 25,000 liters, I think. 10,000. Not quite even as big as you thought. Alright, so let's give the animals a little bit of water. Go through the edge here. Or go around this side here. Give our cows a little bit of water. There we go. back up a little bit. Just use the one gate. Don't need both of them open. There we go. And closing it up. There we go. And I don't know if I can't remember if the beef cows need water or not. I don't think they do. Not on this map, at least. In general, I think they do. Well, in real life, of course they do, but on this map, I don't think it makes a difference. Do they take water there? Yes, just not on the right side, that's all. Sometimes it's really helpful to have the console commands enabled for stuff like that. Because we're like, oh, where's the water? And if I bring up the information, I should see refill water. There we go. And if I bring up this little HUD, it'll show me how much water I can give them. And as I can see there, it says we're going to be like 30%, I guess, then, or just under 30%. I can give them a whole nother yeah, really, I could give them a whole nother trailer loads worth. Wow, it's crazy. Alright, so I think what I might do is, I think I'm gonna put, since I keep buying my water, that windmill cost me money. I'm gonna put, let's see here, where's a good spot for it? Maybe somewhere over here, I think. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a windmill just over here. And I think it's in factories. Nope. It's not in factories. Here it is. So we have two options. We have the water station. So this one produces more permanent and it holds more in the end. Saving 200,000 liters, and this holds a... I don't know, I like the windmill better. So I think somewhere in this, I could put it right here, I guess, technically. This is out of the way. Yeah, I think I'll put it there, because I don't have... The only thing I gotta worry about is traffic coming through there, so let's put it right there. Perfect. And that'll produce water for us, which is nice, on a regular basis. And luckily for me, I took out the windmill sound, because this actually normally has a windmill sound that's horrendous. It's like a... I won't even call it, like a creaking sound, I guess. So there should be, yes, there's a bit of water in there already. And automatically loads, which is nice as well. It doesn't cost us any money, so it costs us $15,000 to put it there, but that's about it. And then we can use this for any other animals we need to give it to as well. So it's a long-term investment is what I'll call it. Not a short-term one, that's for sure. Alright, now we can give it our animals water over here again. So I could do this 3 times technically. There we go. Nice. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so the cows need a little bit of straw, so I'm going to come over here and just spread a little bit of straw for them. I wish I could get the top one first, but let's go for this one, I guess. This is, of course, with the bale feed mod, if you're wondering how the heck I'm able to do that. There we go. Just gave them, I guess it would be 12,000 liters. Well, they should be okay on straw. Yes. Excellent. I guess, what else do they need here? Nothing else, it looks like. Looks like they're okay on TMR for now, but they will need some soon. Excellent, cool. So let's get this tractor out of the way now. Now that they have some straw, excellent. So I'm just going to leave that trailer right there. And then when I need to get some water, I'll be able to take it right from there really easily. Is there anything else that I wanted to get or to do? I suppose we could make TMR in our big bunker now too, or we could use the big TMR mixer over by the animal farm, I guess, technically. Alright, let's put that right there, out of the way for the time being. Excellent, good. Alright, so we're gonna go put this thing away. never really use this thing. Now the funny thing is, some people actually mention this. I don't know why I didn't realize this, but apparently you have to lower the wheels. Apparently, and that will is it V? Yeah, it doesn't say it. That's the problem. So if you press V, it'll actually lower the wheels, but that doesn't say anywhere else. That's why it's a little confusing, because yeah, it really doesn't say V at all. That's really odd. But once you have the wheels down, it rolls quite nicely actually, but without the wheels down, it just slides around. So there you go. Don't forget to lower the wheels, I guess, is the word of the advice with this little thing. Now, in real life, I would need to roll after I planted, but in this case, what this thing actually does is it puts some moisture, and I don't need any more moisture in reality, so moisture is not needed at all. So I'm just going to put it away in the shed for the time being. With all the other stuff that's in there for the time being. I don't know if this is going to back up well. Let's find out real quick. Well, it's not too bad actually. Let's give it a go. See if we can back it up right there. I don't know how this is going to work out, but I don't think it's going to back up. Well, actually no. I'm not going to even try. It's a pretty big roller though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it behind or on the side of the shed over here. And that'll keep it out of the way at the very least. Out of the way of all the traveling equipment, at least, that's moving around and whatnot. There we go. A little bit further, perfect. Just leave it there for the time being because we don't really need it. What I should do, actually, I should do up some more TMR, but I'll do that off camera. I think that'll be it for me for today, folks. Next episode we'll come back and hopefully we'll have time progress. We will have progress time. There we go. That'll make more sense. All right, folks, that's it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Oklahoma. My name's Iain Robson again, and I'll catch you guys later.